another Treasure Hound bank strap search. We are going to go through this $500 roll of $5 bills. So brand new, fresh from the bank. Let's, man, kind of wish they did the rubber band so I can reuse it, but let's break it open and get going. I like to kind of have them facing the same way when I start at least. So there we go. We're going to be looking for star notes, which if we find one, I'll tell you what that is. And we're also going to be looking for errors quickly and any fancy notes. So star notes, I'll tell you while we go. Star notes are when there's an error in the printing process. They need to replace the note, but they don't want any gaps in the numbers, the serial numbers here. And they don't want to skip any, and they can't have repeat numbers. And so what they'll do is they'll print it with the same number, and then on the end here where the letter is, they'll drop that letter and there will be a star instead, and then they'll destroy the error note. So that star is the replacement note of one that was an error in the printing process. So we're looking for those. Some of them are worth money, most are not, I should say. It depends on the rarity. You can go to My Currency Collection, I believe is the website.com. Type in the serial number and it will tell you if it's rare or not, and that will tell you if it has any value or not. Typically, you'll just sell them on eBay too, just put them up there. So that's one thing that we're looking for. The other thing is what's called fancy serial numbers, and this one's almost one. This one's kind of an interesting one. But you look at the numbers, like this one, it's 5114, 5118. The repeaters of 511, 501, that's kind of interesting. Not really worth anything, but you can look for repeater numbers. You can look for super low numbers, 000001 or 99999 if you're going high. You look for patterns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is it? 8 numbers on these? Yeah, 8. So whatever it is, you're just looking, or repeaters, binary numbers, meaning that it's like all zeros and ones, or all two different numbers. Yeah, so you're just looking for interesting numbers, and those will also sell on eBay, depending on how good it is. I'll tell you, earlier I went to the bank when I got this, and the teller had left a $50 bill for me that was a star note, and so we almost counts in order. So we picked it up. My daughter was with me. We picked it up and looked it up, and it fell in the middle of the scale. When you go to My Currency Collection, you type in the number, it'll give you a breakdown on a scale of less rare to more rare. And ours was kind of right in the middle, and that's interesting because usually it's always, less rare. Usually they're not rare at all. They're more just a novelty thing. But so I put it up on eBay right away once I saw it was kind of in the middle of the scale, and I just put it up today. I don't know if anybody has bid on it yet. I don't believe so. But if and when someone bids on it, I'll let you know. That was, again, a $50 bill, and I'm starting it at $80. And so that's the beauty of doing this, is it doesn't cost you anything. That's a kind of low number, but not low enough to be worth anything. Yeah, I mean, this is $500 worth of $5 bills, and if I don't find any star notes or fancy serial numbers, I still have $500. So it didn't cost me a dime. And most banks, as long as you're a member there or have an account there, you can bring in your bills, and they'll take them and swap them out for you. They might roll their eyes if you do it too much, but that's why they get paid. And actually, the tellers at my bank are really cool. They're really nice. And like I said, they put stuff aside for my daughter and I. My daughter really likes to go through them with me sometimes, or she checks her notes when the Tooth Fairy comes around, and likes to look at things. This is, it's just a stamp. It looks like someone had a round stamp or something at some point. Not an error or anything. Here's another one. Garda World, Sacramento. Okay, so don't know what that is, but nothing special. Doing a quick flip on the back just to see if there's any noticeable pairs that stand out. Just hate to go through. That's cool. 111. But not cool enough. This is, you'll see this a lot too. See how that 3 is elevated? It is kind of an error, but it's a pretty common one. And so we'll put it aside for now, but we'll just kind of go back to it at the end. But they aren't terribly valuable when you see a number slightly off like that. It's an error, but a common error. So a $5 bill, maybe you'll get 7 for it on eBay or something. So well, this one's all tore up. But even then, that's after it sits for a while and the right person comes around and decides they want to get it. I should mention the other thing to look for. This is neat. 8796. It's almost not quite. That's pretty cool. It's a cool number, but not quite what we're looking for. Not quite a pattern. Enough of a pattern. What the heck was I saying? I was saying something. Oh yeah, the other thing to look for is like birthdays and stuff too. So like 0704 1776 is July 4th, 1776. That's obviously a big, important day in American history. And so that will be very collectible. But also if you just see like regular birthdays potential for someone who would still be alive, you know, so if this was like 0008 30 200 or 2012, then that means like someone born August 30th, 2012, that's their birth date, and post it up, and if someone's looking for it, maybe they'll find it and think it's neat and give you $10 for a $5 bill or something. But the 1776 one, that's really the big one that you're looking for if you can find it. But keep in mind there's only one in every print run. This is almost a date, but not quite. Man, we are getting goose-egged here. And I know someone left a comment on one of my videos about it being a waste of time to watch it if you don't find anything. Well, welcome to treasure hunting. 90% of the time, you're not going to find anything. It's the thrill of the hunt. That's what makes it fun and exciting. And hopefully this is, so there's 4 7s here. That's kind of interesting. But some people, when it's 777s like this, they'll call it a lucky note and try to sell it on eBay or whatever for $10 or something. I don't really do that because I think that's kind of silly. But some people do. And there's a lot of superstitious people who go to Vegas and 1746, and it's almost a repeater. And they're superstitious, and they'll want to buy a note like that. But you know, I'm not going to exploit that. Wow. So basically a goose egg, with the exception of this one that has the elevated number. Here, the last number is raised. You can see it's not lined up perfectly. And so we'll put that one on top of the pile. I'll do some digging and see what those kind of go for nowadays. The value is hard to say. It's basically whatever someone's willing to pay for, and that kind of ebb and flows sometimes. So we'll look it up and we'll see, but I don't have high hopes for it. But that's it for this $500 strap. So nothing fantastic, but I still have $500, so it's worth it. Go to the bank, get some of your straps, go hunting. It's fun, especially when you find something good. Thanks for watching.